Hello everyone. So for number 7, we're taking a look at a system of inequalities. So it's very important to keep in mind that with linear inequalities, we have shaded regions. More specifically, solutions don't just lie on the line themselves, they lie anywhere in that half plane that the line divides into. In other words, anything in that shaded region, and whether it's a dotted or a solid line, would be considered a solution. So if we have a system where we have two lines graphed together, the solution region, it's a very ugly graph, but you get the idea, would be where both shaded regions overlap. Even though there's some space over here that satisfies the red line, and there might be some space over here that satisfies the green line, our solution is where these two shadings overlap. And we usually indicate that with an S if we were doing like an actual graphing question here, or if we actually had to graph it. But in this case, all we have to do is pick out a coordinate in the solution set. So what we're going to look for, if we see this line down here with the negative slope, its shading is above the line. The line down here with the positive slope, its solution region is below the line. And where the two shadings overlap, it's usually pretty clear to see because you'll see kind of like a hashtag type overlap or little boxes from the two lines overlapping each other. It's anywhere down here. So I'm just going to label it with an S so we can reference it a little bit easier. And now going through the choices, we want to find which point is in that region. We want to be careful here because if you notice, this line is dotted. So without even looking at the choices, I'm guessing there's probably going to be a point that's right on that dotted line, and it's kind of testing whether or not we know that it shouldn't be in there. Let's see if it happens. So choice 1, we have the point 7, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think is right. Right around here. So right away, choice 1, you're getting lucky with some of these questions on this regions, is in our shaded region. So that would be the answer here. Going through the rest of the choices, the point 3, 0 is exactly what we were talking about earlier. It happens to be the intersection of the two lines, which is great if it was a system of equations. But in this case, it's not in the solution region or the solution set, whatever you want to call it, because as we mentioned earlier, that one line is dotted. Had these been two solid lines or two included inequalities that both had equal to components, 3, 0 would be in the solution set, but just because it's dotted, in this case, it is not. 0, 7 would be somewhere around up here, which is nowhere near where we labeled earlier. And negative 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not even sure that point's in nothing. Perhaps if someone confused that like the empty area was the solution region, I guess you could put choice 4. But choice 1 is the only one clearly in the solution region here for number 7. So the answer is choice 1, 7, 0. Thank you for watching, and hopefully this helped.